Hey guys, Abby here, and in today's video I'll be giving you an update to my Cryo Flak build, Shatter, as well as some Mayhem 4 gameplay in the background. Over the last week I've been playing Cryo Flak, mostly in Trial of Cunning and Moxie's Heist of the Handsome Jackpot DLC, and I'm absolutely in love with this build. Freezing enemies in Mayhem 4 is so much fun, and I don't feel as squishy with this build. Since my Shatter video, I've made some updates and I have some recommendations that I think will help with DPS. First, let's talk about the skill changes. A link to the skill tree will be down in the description below if you want it for future reference. I've taken all of my points out of Grim Harvest, and this may seem counterproductive at first, but since we're only using our racks to tag the enemies to proc our weapon anointments, we don't necessarily need our racks to hit hard. You're going to get a +2 into Grim Harvest anyway from the Ideal Class mod, so we don't really need much more than that. I moved these 5 points into the most dangerous game, Galactic Shadow, and Second Intention. These 3 skills will increase Flak's DPS and help kill enemies quickly while they are affected by your racks. If you're using this build in Mala 1 Takedown, Hunter's Eye is a decent option for robot damage when paired with a Cosmic Stalker class mod with +3 into big game. And overall, this cryo build is not the best recommendation for Flak for Mala 1 Takedown, just because Wotan is actually resistant to cryo damage. Even though I will say it does really well in the beginning parts of Mala 1 Takedown with all the mobbing. In the blue master tree, I've also moved 1 point from Who Rescued Who into Psycho Head on a Stick. This isn't a necessary change, but it gives my pet more movement speed to get around the battlefield, which then allows my spider ant to lay down more fire pools, which is really effective. Alright, now for the gear. As I said in my original video, your main weapon should be one with high cryo efficiency and the anointment enemies damaged by rack attack take 100% increased damage for a short time. A great option for a weapon that drops from Wotan is the Kibsworth. This SMG has 235% cryo efficiency, which is the highest I've seen on a weapon. At this efficiency, you'll be freezing enemies just under 50% health, and you could even boost that even higher with your cryo efficiency on your artifact. Another great SMG is the Cryo Redistributor at 126% efficiency. This is my personal favorite because every 7th shot is amped, and amp shots chain to nearby enemies. So this allows you to freeze multiple enemies at once, and it's really great for mobbing. Next, the Cryo Lump Rocket Launcher at 75% efficiency is a great option for multiple enemies or for burst damage on larger targets. For mobs, you want to shoot the projectile between all the enemies to chain the explosions and chain all the cryo damage. For single target, you'll want to be at medium range with the Lump Rocket Launcher. I've been trying to find that sweet spot because there definitely is a sweet spot with this rocket launcher when you're using it on a single target. Other options for cryo weapons are the Laser Sploder at 110% efficiency and the Crossroads SMG at 126. If you have an anointment with cryo damage on your shield or grenade, which is recommended for this build, you can freeze enemies using any weapon regardless of that weapon's element. So for shielded enemies, I recommend using the Brainstormer on mobs. It's a great shotgun that chains shock damage to each enemy, so the more enemies the better. A great non-elemental weapon for single target damage is the Maggie. That one's really great if you can get it rack anointed as well to use for single target, like anointed enemies or some of the rare spawns, or like the Tink of Cunning boss at the end of the Proving Grounds. Also, a fun weapon that I've been trying out, this is a DLC spoiler alert for Moxie's Heist, but the ion cannon is similar to a railgun, and it does massive single target damage. It's super fun. I am farming for a really nice anointed one right now, but you should definitely consider checking that weapon out if you haven't already. Once you're geared up with weapons, you'll want to find a nice Icebreaker auto idle artifact. The prefix Icebreaker adds cryo efficiency and damage against frozen enemies, and the root auto idle restores 18% of your max health after killing an enemy. As a bonus, you can also get cryo damage and cryo efficiency as passive perks on your artifact, which really helps amp up the damage of this build to another level. The last tip I'll give you for Cryo Rakk, or any Rakk attack build in general really, is that you can cancel your reload by throwing your racks. So this is helpful if you're using a shield that absorbs bullets like the Transformer, and a weapon with slow reload speed like the Lump rocket launcher. So for example, if I'm in the middle of my reload and the enemy's shots are absorbed, giving me heavy ammo in my magazine, I quickly throw my racks to cancel the reload and then shoot my lump immediately after. This just helps us get a little bit more efficient at shooting the slow firing weapons. Alright guys, that's it for my Shatter Flak update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested in more Borderlands 3 videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for notifications. I also stream live Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday over on twitch.tv/abbyhour, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!